students. Today I'm going to discuss an important chapter or concept from grammar, that is reporter speech, or we also call it chain the narration, or we can say direct and indirect. We have always found that children face a lot of difficulty when they have to change direct into indirect. It's very easy provided we learn the rules or the techniques which are necessary to learn reported speech. So let's start. Remember, there are two ways to report a speech: direct and indirect. Direct speech means speech reported directly, means the words which are spoken directly by the speaker are termed as direct words, or it is known as direct speech. Now, what is indirect speech? A structure in which we report what somebody said by making it part of our own sentence. Now look at the example. He said, I am tired. This is direct speech. And when we change it into indirect, we will say he said. In order to remove commas, we will have that conjunction. So answer will be he said that he was tired. So this is indirect speech. Now let's discuss the points we have to remember about direct speech. Reported speech is always kept in inverted commas, means the reported speech that will always be in the inverted commas. Reported speech and reporting verb are separated by a comma. The first letter of the reported speech is always in capital letter. These are the points we have to remember about direct speech. Now let's talk about the points about indirect speech. In indirect speech, no use of inverted commas and the sentence always ends with a full stop. There is no other sign. Use of conjunction, that, if, whether will be used after reporting verb. There is no change in the tense of the reporting verb, whereas the tense of the reported speech changes accordingly. Means there is a chart and we change the tenses according to that chart, which we have to remember, learn. Pronouns, possessive adjectives, tenses undergo some changes, and this also we will learn with the help of a chart. Now let's talk about the general rules for changing direct into indirect speech. First rule is, if the reporting verb is in present or future tense, there will be no change in the tense of the reported speech. I'm repeating, if our reporting verb is in present tense or future tense, the tense of the reported speech will not change. Yes, other changes will take place. Look at the example, he says. Now he says, this is a reporting verb which is in present tense. I am weak. So according to the rule, because our reporting verb is in present tense in the reported speech will remain as it is. He says, in order to remove commas, we will have that he is weak. So this is the indirect part of the sentence. Another example we will take from future tense. Anuj will say. Now here reporting verb is in future tense. So again there will be no change in the tense of the reported speech. Sentence is, there is no water in the pot. So in the indirect speech we will say, Anuj will say that there is no water in the pot. We did not make any change in the tenses in both the sentences because our reporting verb is in present tense and in the second sentence it is in future sentence. Now look at the next rule. If the reporting verb is in past tense, the tense in the reported speech will change according to the chart given below. Now this is the most important part which we have to keep in mind. Let's have a look at the chart. If we do not know anything about these changes, we cannot write a correct sentence in indirect form. First of all, we'll start with simple present tense. Simple present tense changes into simple past. Next tenses are present continuous. Present continuous changes into past continuous. Then comes present perfect, Present perfect into past perfect. Present perfect continuous changes into past perfect continuous. Means all the parts of present change into past. Next is simple past. Simple past tense changes into past perfect. Means present perfect and simple past, they have the same change. Next is past continuous. Past continuous changes into past perfect continuous. After this we have past perfect and past perfect continuous. Remember, these two tenses do not change. They remain as it is. After that we have future, will and shall. Will and shall will change into would, can will change into could, and may will change into might. These are the things which we have to learn. Then there are few exceptions also. Look at this rule. If the reported speech is a universal truth or habitual fact, there is no change in the tense. Let's have an example. The teacher said, honesty is the best policy. Here, though our reporting verb is in past tense, but the reported speech is a universal truth. So, according to the rule, there will be no change in the tense of the reported speech. And the answer will be, the teacher said that honesty is the best policy. Let's take one more example. He said, I go for a walk daily. This is a habitual fact. So we will say, he said that I. Here, I will change into he because it's the speaker. He goes for a walk daily. This is a habitual fact. So again, there is no change in the tense. Now, one more thing you have to remember, students. First person belongs to the speaker. Means I, me, my, they belong to the speaker and change according to it. Whereas second person, that is you and your, belong to the listener and changes accordingly. Let's have the look at the sentences now. He said to her, you did not keep your word. When we have a sentence, we will have a look at the reported speech. Means we have to identify the tense of the reported speech. Here, our tense is simple past. And simple past changes into past perfect. So, we will write in indirect form. He told her, reporting verb will change like this. He told her that. Now, you is second person and it will change according to the listener. So, listener is her. We will write, she had not kept her word. Past, simple past into past perfect. So, this is our past perfect tense. She had not kept her word. Next sentence is, Sheena said to me, I am writing a letter to my brother. Here, I am writing a letter to my brother is present continuous. And present continuous will change into past continuous. So, we will turn it like this. Sheena told me. In order to remove commas, we will have that. I is first person, it will change according to the speaker. Speaker is Sheena. And we will say that she was writing a letter to her brother. Now, next is reporting questions. Means how to do interrogative sentences. These are slightly difficult, but we can make it easy also if we pay slight attention. Questions beginning with the helping verb. Now see, interrogative sentences are of two types. One is beginning with the helping verb and second is beginning with the ver sound. Ver sound means WH sound. First we will talk about the sentences beginning with the helping verb. Here, instead of that, now we will make use of if or whether. I am talking about the sentences which are beginning with the helping verb. Now, look at the sentence. He said to me, have you spent all the money? Have is a helping verb or you can say auxiliary verb. So, that's why here we will have no use of that. But instead of that, we will have if or whether. And the reporting verb will change to asked. So, we will say like this. He asked me, Now instead of that we will have if. Now we will look at you. You will change according to the listener. Listener is me. So we will, have you spent all the money? This is your present perfect tense. Present perfect will change into past perfect. So the answer will be if I had spent all the money. Next sentence is the lady said to me, do you live in this house? Do you live in this house is a simple present tense. Simple present changes into simple past. So again the reporting verb will be converted into the lady asked me. Instead of that, in order to remove commas, we will say if or whether I lived in that house. Let's take one more example. I said to him, did you buy anything yesterday? This is your simple past. Simple past tense will change into past perfect. So answer will be, I asked him if. You will change according to the listener, that is him. So we will say he had bought anything the previous day. Yesterday will change into the previous day. Now let's talk about the questions which are beginning with question words like W sound, WH sound. Here again, remember in these type of sentences we will have no use of any conjunction. Please, I'm repeating, no use of any conjunction. Let's have an example. She said to me, where do you play in the evening? So where do you play in the evening is in simple present tense. Simple present will change into simple past. So the answer will be, she asked me. Where will be as it is in small letter. W will be in small letter. Where I played in the evening. Second form of verb in simple past. And again, only full stop, no sign of interrogation here, because now the sentence is indirect speech. Look at the other sentence. I said to Raman, where did you find your lost dog? This is your simple past tense. Simple past will change into past perfect. So answer will be, I asked Raman where he had found his lost dog. This is your past perfect tense. Look at the other example. I said to him, where are you buying? What are you buying here? So this is present continuous tense. Present continuous will change into past continuous. So answer will be, I asked him what he was buying there. Here will change into there. Now let's have a look at the words of nearness. This is also an important part of this concept. How to change the words of nearness. Now let's see the words of nearness. First one is now. Now changes into then. Next is today. Today will change into that day. Yesterday, the previous day, or we can say the day before. Tomorrow will change into the next day or the day after. Last year will change into the previous year. This will change into that, these, those, here, there. Ago will change into before, and come will change into go. So you have to learn all these terms, and only then we will be able to change a direct sentence into indirect sentence in a proper manner. So this is all about direct and indirect, or you can say change the narration. Thank you so much.